Alright fam, so in this video today we can give my initial thoughts of the Astro C40 controller for PlayStation and PC. Since I haven't seen a couple of reviews recently, since the controller's been out about 2 or 3 months as an initial release, so I figured I'd give you guys my input, my intake, and then whether or not this controller is right for you. And as you guys probably can tell, that I am not sponsored by Astro Gaming whatsoever. They did not send me a controller to review. I simply just went to my local GameStop and just purchased it myself. And also, this review is for Fortnite only, so I can't speak for any games. So, let's get to this. So right out of the box, the Astro has always been really well with their packaging. So it's not a surprise when I open it up, you smell that new fresh gear. Comes with a nice beautiful case. Everything's all laid out perfectly, instruction manual, and I was pretty happy with it. But I have to be honest with you guys, when I first held it, I absolutely hated this controller. And if you're used to playing on pro controllers with no promo packs, you might be turned off by this. And after playing a few games on it, with about an hour or so, I was ready to return this next day. I said, this is another waste of money, blah, 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 blah. Then the following day, so you know what? I'll give it a try again. Later, hour by hour, starting to get more feel. And then within the next day or two, I absolutely love this controller. Since it is pretty much on the larger side on the things for people who have big hands, this is going to fit better. Whereas if you have normal size hands, honestly, I don't know how to describe that. But if your hands are on the smaller side of the things, you might be a little uncomfortable with this. But if you're a little taller like me, a little bigger hands, this is going to fit well perfectly. And also, I also see that there's a lot of complaints how there's only 2 paddles, and some people prefer 2 or 4. Honestly, when I play, I only use 1 paddle, which is on the left side. It's my jump. It's just the way I have my button figure out, so that for only having 2 paddles, that's not an issue for me whatsoever. The sticks on this controller are fantastic. They're very responsive. They're very kind of like a little clicky feel, especially if you press on the buttons and then on the stick buttons as well. The triggers are extremely sensitive, so you might want to be careful with that right out of the box. I actually like it that way, but you can always change the sensitivity on it on the Astro C40 software. So I have seen some issues where people actually had stick drift when changing out the mods or just in general out of the box. Now I have not swapped out the mods. I kept it pretty much the way it is when I opened up the package, so I can't explain for that. But it turns out it's just stick drift. As of now, recording this video, I have no stick drift whatsoever. And also, I can confirm that this controller does work for PC on Fortnite. Went to a local LAN here in the Bay Area, and initially when I plugged it in onto the computer, for reason Fortnite on PC would not detect it on this controller, but I ended up just downloading the Astro C40 software on there, and after you plug it in and everything like that, it started working perfectly. So just keep that in mind. And also, you're probably thinking, can you definitely L2 spam this controller? And it's just 110%. If you're somebody like me who just abuses it all the time, you're going to love this. Especially on PC where the aim system is a little bit stronger and you just do not see the miss even for mid or long range. So it's pretty nasty in my opinion. So when I use this controller, I mainly use it through the USB cable wired only. So I cannot give my opinion on the wireless function as well as the battery life on this. And the cable is not too long, it's not too short, so it's just about the right amount of length that you need. So the biggest complaint I do have, and it is the biggest one, it is the price. For the average consumer, seeing that a controller that's $200, that's going to be a huge turnoff for probably about 90% of people. So my final thoughts on this: if you're willing to spend the money, if you're willing to get better in this game, since there's so many people that play this are excellent, I would say yes. Even consistently using this controller for about 2 to 3 months now, it still feels the same right out the box. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you made it through the entire thing, let me know down in the comments down below. And as well as you always can hit me up on my socials in the description. Appreciate you guys checking out this video, and I hope everyone's doing well, and have a great day. Stay beautiful out there.